Hey there, I'm Stuart Greene, and welcome to the Anything Real Estate channel, where we look at anything related to the world of real estate.
That's awesome.
Right now, a regional residential market update for parts of Northeastern and Southeastern Pennsylvania. Did you know that Northeastern PA has a mountain range that's part of the Appalachians, known as the Endless Mountains? Isn't that from Tolkien? Anyway, when we're done, don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back. I'll be posting more videos about Pennsylvania and New Jersey areas, properties, history, and pretty much anything that remotely relates to real estate. Right now, we'll be looking at December end-of-year numbers mixed with some January data. It's 2024, and it's already shaping up to be an exciting year. Anyway, Northeast, Southeast, last year, last month, a little more, a little less.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
So, hold on. Here we go. Straight into 2024 with the first Cup of Joe video. Ready, Chewy? The Anything Real Estate channel. I'm your host, Stu Greene, and this is the regional residential market update for Northeastern and Southeastern PA, parts of the Rust Belt, Coal region, PA Dutch country, and greater Philadelphia metro areas, as well as national real estate info for buyers and sellers. These Cup of Joe videos are designed so you can get a market snapshot with a cup of coffee and a Danish and be on your way. Now, without further delay,
as soon as possible.
Okay. This is a segment we like to call the Crystal Ball, where we highlight industry and financial experts who give their best educated guess on the future. Now, I've been asked, what is the industry line on rates? Going up or down, and when? One thing for certain, the current reports are, generally speaking, more encouraging than the New York Times report in September of last year, stating rates will stay high for the next couple of years. Overall, we've seen rates go from 6.3 for 30-year and 5.5 for 15-year mid-February of last year to almost 8 and 7 for the same in October, and back down to around 6.5 and almost 6 for 30 and 15-year respectively just last week. As Freddie Mac stated, remaining stagnant, hovering in the mid-6% range over the past several weeks. As to where they're going, even though the rates had a slight uptick on February 7th, most experts predict they will decline during 2024. When? Well, a great quote from Greg McBride, chief financial analyst of Bankrate, said, quote, "Interest rates took the elevator going up, but are going to take the stairs coming down. And according to the Federal Reserve, they are not looking to raise rates and have plans to lower them in 2024. Though they haven't pulled the trigger yet." A January 18th, 2024 Fannie Mae press release states mortgage rates are expected to dip below 6% in 2024, boosting home sales, and the housing market is expected to begin a gradual return to a more normal balance in 2024. This overall sentiment seems to be shared by a number of sources, though many are more reserved with where the rate will end up. The National Association of Realtors are predicting the average will be 6.3% by the fourth quarter, and their chief economist, Lawrence Yun, agrees they will drop and states that home sales likely will climb 14% this year. Well, what we need is a crystal ball, a way to be certain of the future. Well, I happened to get lucky and I found a Zoltar, and I had it brought here to the studio. Let's see what Zoltar says about mortgage rates and the housing market. It only costs a penny. What will happen, Zoltar? that's embarrassing. Here we are in the first quarter of 2024. Berks County and the Lehigh Valley are showing, with variations in some numbers, similar trends to many nearby areas in the Piedmont region, parts of the Delaware Valley, and parts of northwestern PA like Mercer County. Let's look at the current numbers from Berks and Lehigh Valley, comparing end of year 2022 to end of year 2023. The issues we've been dealing with for a while now: low inventory, more buyers than sellers, higher rates than we had a year ago, high housing prices. In the areas of inventory and residential properties sold, the Lehigh Valley and Berks County show similar results, though the Lehigh Valley is showing larger percentage reductions in both numbers. With inventory numbers being down, it only makes sense that sold numbers would be down as well, down around 11% for the Lehigh Valley and around 6% in Berks County, which means we remain in a seller's market for the time being, which is great for sellers looking to get the most competitive offers for their property. And for buyers, you need to work with your agent on how to make your offer as attractive as possible to win the deal.
Did you see the memo about this?
And in the areas of median sale price, we are seeing a similar trend in both areas, where the median sold price of homes is just a little bit, about 3 to 4% above last year's prices. Again, not a surprise, with inventory numbers staying low and competition for homes remaining high. A few noteworthy items from surrounding areas: Montgomery County inventory is steady, while the Northeast Philly area is showing a much larger drop year over year in inventory. And Mercer and Chester County sold prices are way up. But things have a way of evening out. And with the potential for lower rates on the horizon, more sellers putting their homes on the market, and a looming presidential election, 2024 could be interesting indeed. Hey, what did they call Forrest Gump's commanding officer when he rented an apartment? Well, Lieutenant Dan. Yup. Well, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. From me and the Anything Real Estate channel, remember, even if we're not in the same boat, we're all on the same river. And remember what Will Rogers said: don't wait to buy real estate and wait. Until we speak again, be well.